Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Now today I'd like to go back to a country I've not been to for quite some time and try one of their few remaining menus I've not actually had yet, and that country is US, and take a look at their menu 22 beef goulash. So let's get this on a table and see what this pack contains. And so, as you can see, I now have here on the table this US M.R.E. This particular one is the menu 22 beef goulash. This one is made by the M.R.E company, and as we all know now, they come in a standard brown bag. Should have easy peel strip in the centre there, but as we all know, they're not always easy peel, but we shall give this one a pull. Nice and easy. And inside we find it's double bag. This is M.R.E, they double bag their contents, so we shall open this one. This is a 2020 menu, so it's just on its inspection dates, its best before date. So what does get this M.R.E menu 22 actually contain? So straight off the bat we have the beef goulash. There is a heating sleeve with the beef goulash, beef with brown rice, spinach, carrots, tomatoes and smoked paprika, and a whole list of ingredients. I'll move that slowly. Those of you that want to pause can do so, but a very large list of ingredients. We also have an applesauce or zapple sauce, whichever way you want to prefer. We have some Patriot sugar cookies. We have some chunky peanut butter, so it's chunky instead of smooth. There is quite a squashed wheat white snack bread. That's been quite hammered but should still be okay, quite compressed. We also have a chocolate hazelnut protein drink or protein shake. To go with the peanut butter, we of course have the jam. This is the strawberry jam, so a PB&J. The customary M.R.E spoon. The now notorious flameless ration heater. And a little accessory pack, which I think we'll open now. Contains the TP, toilet paper, a beverage base cranberry grape, so a drinks powder, moist towelette, just about getting them on, some iodized salt, and some gum. So overall, a nice impressive set of contents. So let's get these out on a tray and see what they look and taste like. And as you can see, I now have everything laid out on a tray, and I'm going to start by making the drinks where I normally like to start. Now, because I've got a cold drink with this beverage based cranberry, I'm going to actually make the chocolate hazelnut protein drink with hot. It does say on the instructions you can add hot or cold water, so in this instance I'm adding hot. So obviously designed to be made within the pouch. Open the pouch, pour in the water and seal, but I'm going to make this because I have and because I can. I'm going to make this in the mug. So this is the protein drink. So it's virtually half filled the mug with powder. There was a lot of drinking chocolate style powder in there, and that's about half filled the mug. And as we say, for this time I'm going to use hot water. Very thick, there's a lot of powder in there, as you saw. Good mix. To get all of those powders well dissolved. So that's a good thick mix. Now the other thing that needs a little bit of preparation is this beverage base cranberry grape. Now I do prefer these little stick ones that you get in the US. You can get some large ones that comes in a similar style packet, but they are obviously full of sugar. This is just a cold drink, this isn't the energy drink, and usually these actually make better, they mix nicer, I find. So pure chemical, tiny little piece of powder there, purely chemical, and I'm just going to bring in another US spoon so I don't get the drinking chocolate or the protein drink in there. I'll make that with the cold water. So there's the drinks made. I'm going to carry on moving around. It's difficult to know where to go next. I think I shall go to the patriotic sugar cookies. Nice large pack. So I think these are just like a shortbread cookie. Little stars and stripes and various other US patriotic symbols. Stars and stripes and the US flag there. Very patriotic. And that's only just over half the bag, so there's quite a lot of them. I'm going to, because I've got a bowl, I'm going to use a bowl for the apple sauce. Apple or zapple sauce. It's enriched. It's enriched apple sauce. So like an energy rich apple puree. Comes out like baby food. Make sure I get it all out. This is going to form my lunch. As I say every time, I don't like to waste them, so they do form my meal, midday meal. So now for the white snack bread. Lots to open in this one. As I said, this one has took a bashing. It has broken. So that's just the oxygen absorber, keep it fresh. So nice little piece of snap bread, but just happened to have broken. I'm going to just take the corner off my chunky peanut butter. I have given this a knead. The instructions tell you to, they do separate. So I'm just bringing my old friend just to take the corner off the peanut butter. And the same with the strawberry jam. And that just leaves the main beef goulash. So again, I have a bowl. Helps with clean up and for demonstration. It's easy for you to see inside the bowl. Obviously, everything should be eaten out of the pouch in the field. Try and get all of that into the bowl there. So where do we start? Now I'm going to start with the drinks. I think this protein shake has still got some undissolved crispies, so I'm just going to give that another stir. I did give it a good stir, but there was a lot of powder. So it's nice and thick, nice and creamy. Still has an awful lot of undissolved crystals there. These things always have difficulty dissolving, even when you have cold water. They still have a lot of chewy bits. It's rich, it's creamy, it's very, very sweet. In fact, I'm going to give it more water. It seems like it's gone down now, so I'll give it more water. Chocolatey, sweet, tasty, enjoyable, good, sweet, tasty drink there. Very nice hot, very nice cold. I've had them cold previously. I do enjoy that. Let's move on to the cranberry grape. Highly coloured, highly concentrated, but it is what you expect. It's just a very sweet, grape flavoured, artificial grape flavoured, but a refreshing, tasty drink. I do actually prefer those, as I said. Again, even that could have a little bit more water. Plenty of flavour in there. Let's get that a little bit more, but a nice, tasty cold drink. Now, where do we start here? I think, very difficult to say. I think I'm going to go straight for the mains. Just shake that off there, clean the spoon, give it a fair chance. So, this is the beef goulash. Rice, beef, carrots. Let's have a little taste all together. It's quite strongly flavoured. It's very difficult to pick out the flavour. It's soft, it's chewy. Very difficult to decipher the flavours in there. There is a tomato base. The rice is well cooked. The meat, the beef is stringy. You don't need good dental hygiene to eat it, but you do need to chew it. But it's a sort of meat you could chew with gums if you didn't have the dentures. So it is soft, but it does still have texture. Plenty of salt, plenty of pepper, a little addition of hot sauce might have helped, but it's a good basic tomato based, salted, peppered, filling meal. I do think I thought there was cheese for a moment there. It's actually peanut butter, so not a good idea. Some cheese in there would have been good. Some jalapeno cheese spread if they had any, or even some hot sauce. But as it is, it's still tasty, filling and enjoyable. Must have a little bit of palate cleanser. After you've eaten the mains, which I will for my main lunch, I'll have some sweet, but before I do, I'm going to try a little bit of the white snap bread, this piece that is broken off. It's dry, it's doughy, very simple white wheat flavoured bread, but it is a good tasting, fresh, could be broken to give the goulash a little extra boost. Just got some goulash on the bread there. Nice bulking agent. Just to bulk that goulash out there, you need a little bit, fancy a little bit more carbohydrate in your meal. Perfect for that. That's enjoyable, tasty. I do want to finish that. I'm enjoying that. Moving along slightly, take a look at some of these sugar cookies. So, just as the name suggests, little cookies, patriotic, nice, sweet. A lot of them have broken but that no way damages the flavour. Simple, basic cookie. Excuse me. Choking on one of the crumbs there. I do seem to be getting covered in the goulash, so it's the perfect time to try the Towet. Seen these many times before, many US rations, doing all of them. Very simplistic paper based towelette. This one's reasonably wet, they're not always so wet, but this is a good one. Excuse me. I do apologise, that cookie has gone down my windpipe there. But the towelette does its job. It's cleaning, it's refreshing. I do need a drink, excuse me. A little bit of sugar cookie gone down the wrong way. Very good, useful towelette. Moving round, I'm running out of spoons. I'm going to need to wash that one now. Moving on to the Zapple sauce, sort of baby food in texture. Sweet, pureed, a lot of sugar. They said it's enhanced. It's an energy booster. Just as it looks is how it tastes. Baby food style, exceptionally sweet. Apple puree. This is crying out for some of those broken sugar cookies, and even those that aren't broken or getting broken. Make a sort of cobbler, so some of those sugar cookies in there is a good way. Turning that into a pudding, no harm done there. That's a good combination. Sugar cookies in the applesauce. I think I'm going to crush most of the packet in there later. Moving on round. There is a chunky peanut butter, so a little piece on the spoon first. Typical peanut butter. Sweet, tasty, big chunks of peanut in there. There's only one thing for that, as we all know. We'll get a good spread. I'm still getting covered with that goulash, it's getting everywhere. But give it a good old, most of it out onto the bread. Spread that around a little. And just out of interest, I'm going to try a little bit of that. Cardi, I'm making a mess. I'm going to try a little bit of that in the Zapple sauce. Just because I can. So, peanut butter and applesauce. Surprisingly good. Peanut butter, applesauce, sugar cookie. Even better. That is a combination you could go. I'm sure peanut butter and sugar cookie. Again, can't go wrong. Lots of possible combinations. Let's keep going. Try some of the strawberry jam now. So typical looking strawberry jam there. That is just jam, just strawberry jam. Good quality, nicely set. Crying out to top. You knew it. Crying out to top the PB, peanut butter. Okay, so P, B and J. Nice, sweet after meal. That is certainly a way to have the old 3. Helps with the bread. Makes a really nice, thick, tasty one. I have some jam here, and because I did before, I'll try a little bit of jam. So a little bit of the jam, even the applesauce. Again, you knew you couldn't go wrong. There was a little piece of Patriot cookie in there, applesauce and jam together. So many possible combinations. Obviously the jam would also go on with the main sugar cookies. I don't know what to pick up next. Back to the protein drink. Nice and rich, nice and thick. I'm not going to go back to the gum. I have so many flavours here already. We've seen this gum so many times. It's normally good quality gum. Lots of peppermint oils. So nice at refreshing the breath, which I'm going to need after completing this. So, successful, enjoyable menu 22. Maybe the only criticism, and this is only a minor, a little bit of hot sauce would have gone great in the goulash, but as you saw, so many other possible combinations from these ingredients made a very tasty, very enjoyable, if not messy, meal. So, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button for future videos coming very soon. So thank you and goodbye.